Today I'm talking about how you can build up your confidence and experience, either as a children's yoga teacher trainee, so if you're currently doing your training or just starting doing your training, or as a new children's yoga teacher. How can you build up your confidence and experience so that you feel really good going into your classes and you feel organized, you feel prepared, and also, equally as importantly, when you're going to interviews or you're doing trial classes for studios and schools, you want to go in there feeling confident. Um, and that kind of, that you might feel nervous and excited, but you still want to feel confident in what you're doing. So, on my in person teacher trainings, we do teaching practices every day from the second day, which I know probably sounds really scary. So for those of you that have signed up to my teacher trainings in October and November, it's not scary. It's done in a very playful way. But the reason that we do daily teaching practices is so that you can actually build up your confidence, build up your teaching experience, be creative, learn new skills, in an environment where there is zero pressure on you, where it's just supportive. Now, if you're doing an online teacher training or you've actually completed your training and you're going into the world of kids yoga and you're not feeling confident, you can still keep building your confidence, or you can start building your confidence by practicing just little bits here and there. You don't have to go from never teaching at all to then all of a sudden doing a 60-minute class with 24 children. You can take your time and build your confidence little by little. So the ideal situation, like I do on my teacher trainings, is you do small teaching practices from the very beginning. So if you're doing online teacher training, then everything that you learn, every time you watch a new workshop or you learn a new technique or a new skill, then go out and practice it. You don't have to do a 60-minute session. You just go out and practice that one thing. It might only take 2 minutes. It might be something that you do with your own children right before bedtime. It might be something that takes 5 minutes with your nieces and nephews or with your neighbor's children. Maybe you don't have any children to practice with right now and you do it online, which I know also might sound scary. Or what I encourage my trainees to do, and what we did during COVID, when everybody was in lockdown and nobody was seeing anyone, is I got them to record themselves and then listen back to it. Okay, so that way you're getting used to guiding whatever the technique or the pose or the activity is. You're getting used to speaking it out loud, to using different vocabulary, to being creative with the way in which you introduce things to different age groups. So that is really the first step. Then you can think about other ways in which you could introduce it to the children, and you can think about maybe some classroom management strategies that you might need. But firstly, you just want to practice saying it out loud. If you've never led sun salutations before, don't go from never even speaking the words out loud to then all of a sudden being in front of 12 teenagers and being concerned about, are they going to be safe? Are they going to get the alignment? What are their bodies going to look like? Oh, how do I demonstrate it? No, do it little by little, and that's how you build up your confidence. So whether you're brand new to teaching or whether you're just about to start your teacher training, really start to think about how that's going to look for you. So are you going to practice with your own children? Maybe every night before they go to bed, you're going to lead them through a little meditation or a new breathing technique that you've done, a new breathing technique that you've learned. Are you going to get your nieces and nephews or your neighbors' children or your friends' children and maybe lead them through a 10-minute session? And maybe you do that, every Tuesday after school, you go and meet them, or you do it via Zoom and you lead them through either yoga poses or a yoga game, a relaxation. So really just experiment with the different aspects of children's yoga that you will be teaching. And then just build it up. So once you've done that, maybe then you move on to leading a 20-minute session with a slightly bigger group, with your child and 4 of their friends, or with your niece and 5 of her friends, and just do, a 15-20 minute session of like a mini class, with some yoga poses, a relaxation, maybe a moving meditation. So it's just about practicing little by little, getting your experience that way, building up your confidence day by day, and not overwhelming yourself, because it really is overwhelming going from doing a teacher training. Maybe you don't have that much experience teaching children at all, or even working with children, and then all of a sudden you're in front of 12 children and you're expected to teach and manage a 60-minute class. It's too much. So just take your time and do it daily if you can, or at least try and figure out a way in which you can implement just little practices with children who are already in your life, or doing it online if that feels comfortable for you. You don't have to share it. You can video yourself and then just never share it with anyone, but just get used to actually guiding it, getting creative with your language, get used to demonstrating the postures. And that's really going to help build up your confidence and build up your experience. So this is how I encourage my teacher trainees to do it, and most of them leave the training starting to teach straight away. A lot of them are already teaching during the training, and they're all practicing as the training goes on. Not only is it building confidence and experience, but it's also really motivating you, because you can see the progress that you're making as a teacher. You're getting the feedback from the children. There is no pressure, because you're not saying this is a 60-minute class, you're not promoting it, you're not taking any money from it. You're just simply practicing. Great to model making mistakes and learning from your mistakes. So go out there and practice teach if you're a new teacher, or if you're a teacher in training. If you're not yet doing a teacher training, but you want to, and you want to do it in a way where you will come out feeling confident and motivated to actually go and share yoga, meditation, mindfulness with kids and teens, then I have a couple of options for you, which you can check out through the link in my bio, check out my website, or you can DM me. I'm going to be in Thailand in the half-term holidays in October. So if you are a school teacher, you can come on the training, enjoy some beach time, pool time, Thai food, and also a supportive, fun community of other educators. And then you'll leave with your certification as a 95-hour registered children's yoga teacher. And you can start implementing yoga and mindfulness into your school. Or if you would prefer an online option, I have a couple of different options for you. I have a new course coming out that starts in September. It is still the 95-hour teacher training, but it's specifically for school teachers. And then I have the online self-paced option, which you can also find details on my website or through the link in my bio. So hopefully I will see you on one of my teacher trainings. And if you're already on the training, or you've already completed one, please do let me know how your practice teaching and your confidence building goes over the next few weeks. All right, see you.